We have been in a fog, and as we emerge, we see the world's been pushed to the brink. And so have you. I'm Dr. David Orrs, I'm the Dr. DeFi, and here I am at the sunset. Funny, the camera angle is picking up on the reflection of the water, but it is a lot more of a yellow sunset than appears on this video. It's actually quite beautiful. This is the Pacific Ocean. It's the farthest inlet on the Pacific side in the Vancouver Lower Mainland. It's a beautiful place to come and experience this. And I want to talk to you a little bit about varying light. There's a lot of people who say that there's unhealthy light all around us, inside buildings, and of course screens like the ones I'm looking at with blue light. Well, what I'm finding is that there is a lot more to the story than that. It has a lot more to do with the varying incidence of light, as well as the varying colors. So when you are exposed to sunrises and then overhead light in the midday and then sunsets, that's actually a very healthy thing for your pineal gland and your circadian rhythms. If you are continuously always bombarded by one wavelength and mainly from overhead, the lack of variation and the lack of sunset causes some dysfunction, and actually in some cases some imbalance and some disease. So it is important to know that blue light is important. The middle of the day is blue. The sky, because of refractory angles, it looks blue when there's no clouds in it, and you need that blue light. So not all blue light is bad. And the second thing is that studies have shown that these blue light blocking glasses, if they're worn consistently and all the time, people actually do worse, because once again it's a monochromatic type of solution. And in some cases it is important to have different kinds of blocking depending on the time of day, and there is some research around this, so such that you have to respect the fact that in the early morning natural light tends to be yellowy orange, and at the sunrise, and at the sunset natural light tends to be orangey red, and of course in the middle of the day it's blue when there's no clouds in the sky. So lots to think about there. This is sort of the science of light hygiene, and it's quite important. The incidence of light is important too. So sunrise has a rising horizontal and rising incidence, and then sunset has a lower incidence, and actually soothing light towards the end of the day should be coming from the ground, like a campfire. And activating light in the beginning of the day should be on the rise and in a rising incident. And then healthy to have some overhead light. Not healthy to have overhead light at every moment of every waking moment of the day. That's the one thing that's quite unhealthy. So just some food for thought there. We will be catching you on the next video, and hope you have a great sunset.